Hello there, I hope you're doing fantastic today. Today we're going to cover kill blocks, also known as damage blocks. So, get a new part. Remember F to focus. And let's mess around with it a little bit. Let's make it a tiny bit wider, longer, taller. That looks good. Let's make it a fun color. Let's make it green. Okay. So, this is called a part, right? Let's name it Dan, because that's what we used last time. I'm going to delete that Dan so we don't get confused. So, this is this. Let's add a script to it. There we go. Let's delete this. And let's start typing code. I'm going to type in the code, and I'm going to explain it later. I know it's going to be a whole lot to learn, a whole lot to wrap your head around, but bear with me. So we're going to do game.workspace.dan.touched :connect. Then it's still going, isn't it? Hit. Then we're going to click enter. It'll auto put end in there. Then we're going to go hit.parent. Oop, I can't spell today. Parents? Parents. Yeah, don't show that to your English teachers. Parent. Okay. .humanoid. .health is equal to 0. Now this, whenever you run the game, let's click on run. It'll spawn us on the tower. And let's jump off. Whenever we touch this, we have been eliminated, so to speak. So, how does that work? Well, this first part is saying, go find the object that you want this to work in. So this is like saying, use this. Which, if it's saying use this right here, it's saying use this, right? So this would be the thing. Whatever you decide to add to your Roblox game. Then we're going to use touched. I will explain this more in another video. This is called an event. So Roblox has these things where they're built in, and they sort of listen, or rather, they keep watch for something to happen. And whenever that happens, so for example, whenever something is touched, then it must decide what to do. It can either connect, it can get something, it can set something, but we're going to use connect for this. Connect is kind of like do, because it's saying if it's touched, then you're not going to get a player, you're not going to get a value, you're going to do something. So you're going to do what? Well, you're going to do a function. I'm going to cover functions in a later video as well, but for now, all you have to understand is that it's creating a function, and whatever's inside of here is what is inside of that function, right? So we can actually make a function by itself. This is correct syntax if we didn't have any of the stuff above us and we just did it like that. This would compile, except it doesn't because this function is already defined. Anyways, so let's go over what we have already. We have workspace Dan, which is inside of game. So Dan is inside of workspace, which is inside of the game. And then we say whatever it's touched. And then we say do something. And then we say, well, do what? Do this. And the game automatically gives the function the person or the object that has touched your Dan brick. So we don't have to worry about getting that. This is already given to us. What we do have to worry about is getting to the hit points of that thing or object or cow or chicken or player that hit the object. So you can actually name this anything. You can say, my friend. Again, I can't type. There we go. And remember, copy pasting is Control-C, Control-V to make things quicker. So you can replace hit here and hit here with my friend. Now, once you have this, you want to ask for where its health is located at. And in reality, whatever touches your block is not just the human, the chicken, the cow, or the thing. It's the thing's leg, the thing's arm, the thing's head. A certain part of that touches it. So you're not going to get the health from that object, are you? You're going to say, well, whatever hit it, so the leg's parent, which in this case would be the leg's human, or the leg's player, and you're going to click, or you're going to ask for its humanoid health. This is where its health is stored. This is like saying, okay, well, you have an arm, and then that arm belongs to Bob, or Notch, and then Notch's pocket is in his shirt. So this is like the pocket, and this is like the shirt. So you're saying, like, the leg's parent, so the leg's, owner, apostrophe S, so the leg's owner's pockets health. It's really simple if you think about it. You're just speaking to the computer saying, well, look for this. So anyways, let's go back. So that's what that does. And you should play around with this, because you can also say, well, if we have the health value, and the health is originally 100, well, you can make it so that it doesn't kill them at the first part. You can say health minus and something. So let's put say humanoid health minus 10. Go, let it load. Jump off the tower. There we go. As you can see up here, the health, it's decreasing slightly. And then finally, if we stick to it long enough, it'll take us out of the game. So another cool thing you can do with this is, instead of making a kill block or a damage block, you can say, well, let's give you some health. Let's get another kill block in here. Yeah, kill brick. And that has the exact same script as this, except it doesn't. It's got the health equals 0, so let's do health equals 50. There. And then let's move this out here so we don't do both at once. Let's click play. And now what we're doing with this is we're setting our health to half health with this. There we go, half health. And if you look at the bar, whenever we touch this, it'll increase. So this is really useful if you want to do something like bounce pads or health pads, where if you get hurt in a level, then you can just hop onto a health pad, and now you're healed up. Keep in mind, this little icon is from the last video or 2 videos ago. This is the torch, so that has nothing to do with the health stuff. Well, hope you've enjoyed this video, and see you next time. Happy coding!